Hey guys, things are getting real at Florida, and I heard you have some things about Jim McElwain. What are they?
Yeah, so, a couple of nights ago, Pat Forty from Yahoo put out that Jim McElwain is a leading candidate at Florida. And I put some thoughts out on Twitter. I said, Mac is a wonderful football coach. He's done an exceptionally good job at Colorado State, did a great job as offensive coordinator at Alabama. I didn't think he's the right cultural fit at Florida. I'm still not so sure he's the right cultural fit. He's a great coach. Mac has a staff built to recruit Colorado and the surrounding areas, and they're doing an awfully good job with that. They do pull a couple of kids, with Alabama ties and some kids from Florida as well. But it's not a staff really conducive to go super recruit Florida. He's got a huge buyout, $7.5 million. This is a contract he just signed, I think, back in September, not too long ago. So there's a lot of reasons why Mac might not be the right guy, especially culturally, and I really don't see Jeremy Foley stroking a $7.5 million check. Since I put that out, Foley's kind of letting some people know, don't discount Jim McElwain. Don't discount Jim McElwain. So I look at it and go, okay, so how is this going to work? How's this going to play out? Spoke to a couple guys in Florida, and here are a couple of thoughts about how this really could work out and how Jim McElwain might wind up being the guy at Florida. So Florida, on the defensive side of the ball, defensive staff, they have some just tremendous recruiters. T-Rob is he's the key to recruiting there. Lawing, DJ Durkin, these guys are really good football coaches, really good recruiters. So you go, okay, could Mac come there and keep those guys? He basically had Muschamp's defensive staff who were dominant. Could he come there, maybe bring one or two of his guys, bring in a couple of good offensive coaches that fit his style, his personality on that side of the ball, and do it? Okay, yeah, I actually could see that. That makes a little bit of sense. I can see that. You have a great ball coach at the top, some great not only X's and O guys, but recruiters on the defensive side of the ball, some guys that fit his scheme on the offensive side, can recruit some exciting playmakers on the offensive side too. That all makes sense. You still got to get over a $7.5 million buyout. That's a big number. I don't think that's palatable to Florida. Somebody put the notion in my head. They said, what if Florida and Colorado State were to agree, perhaps in connection with this, wink, wink, to play, at Jerry World in a couple of years as like a season kickoff. Colorado State gets massive national exposure. They get $4 million, $5 million payday, basically from Jerry Jones and crew. Florida doesn't have to stroke the check. They negotiate a smaller number. Colorado State looks great in the deal. They get a couple $1 million. They still have the crux of their staff, the core of their staff at Colorado State. They lose Mac in the process. They go find another great leader, continue to build upon his success at Colorado State, get a payday. It's not unthinkable, guys. I didn't see the cultural fit, but when you look at it from that angle, maybe Jim McElwain will be the next head coach of Florida. I don't know, guys. There's a lot of smoke out there. The interest in McElwain, I was told, is real. The interest in Josh McDaniels is real. We're going to have to see how it plays out. I do think this one plays out in the coming days. I'd be pretty darn surprised if this one went past Monday, but I think this could happen this week. Anyway, that's what we're hearing.
Well, guys, that's all the time we have for today, but stay tuned at FootballScoop.com.